Hello everyone, this is Jimmy. Welcome back to a video. This is Anne Frank VR. This is a tour of her house. I found this on the VR store, so I thought I'd check it out. So this is supposed to be a story, educational type of game. So yeah, let's get into it.
On the 12th of June, 1929, Anne Frank is born in Frankfurt, Germany. She is the second child of Jewish parents, Otto and Edith Frank. Her older sister is called Margot. In 1933, when Anne is 3 years old, Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party rise to power in Germany. The Nazis, building on existing anti-Jewish sentiments, blame the Jews for many of Germany's problems, and Hitler's government soon passes laws that turn Jews into second-class citizens.
I remember learning about this in school, which was like maybe 5 years ago, 3 years ago.
As a result, many German Jews decide to leave Germany and seek refuge elsewhere. The Frank family moves to Amsterdam, the Dutch capital, where Otto Frank establishes his own business. The family settles in, leading a normal life for a number of years. But then, in May 1940, shortly after the start of the Second World War, Nazi Germany invades the Netherlands. It installs an oppressive regime and starts isolating the Jewish population. In 1941, the situation worsens as the Nazis start to carry out raids, arresting Jewish men and transporting them to concentration camps in Nazi Germany. In July of 1942, when Margot receives a call-up notice to go and work in Nazi Germany, Otto and Edith Frank decide to take action. Having already prepared a hiding place in an empty part of Otto Frank's company building, they hurriedly move their family into this secret annex and go into hiding. Here, the Frank family is soon joined by 4 other Jewish people: Otto's co-worker Hermann von Pels, his wife August, and their son Peter, and one of Otto's friends, Fritz Pfeffer. It is this group of 8 people that will live together in the small annex for more than 2 years, sharing the burden of living in hiding with the constant fear of being discovered. All this time, they are cared for by 6 helpers, trusted employees of Otto Frank, who supply them with food and other necessities. During this period, Anne, then a young teenager, keeps a diary, writing about her feelings and experiences in the annex, about the events taking place in their secret hiding place, its entrance hidden behind a revolving bookcase.
Alright, so here we are, and can I take this? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, so when we go over here,
Countless friends and acquaintances are on their way to a horrible destination. Night after night, the green or gray military vehicles drive by, ring every bell to ask if Jews live there. If so, the whole family has to go along right away. If not, they move on. No one can escape their fate unless they go into hiding.
That's a little too close.
Our hiding place has now become a true hiding place. Mr. Kugler, you see, thought it would be better to place a cupboard in front of our door. But then, of course, a cupboard on hinges that can open like a door. Now, when we want to go downstairs, we have to duck first, then jump. After 3 days, we were all walking around with bumps on our foreheads, because everyone kept banging their heads against the low doorway. Peter then made the door frame as soft as possible by nailing to it a cloth full of wood shavings. We'll see if it helps.
So, if I would have been alive in this time, I probably would have banged my head on this thing right here. I'm currently like 6'2.5", so I definitely would have, yeah. It's kind of creepy that the door creaks. Oh, stairs. Let's see what's over here. What's this?
Straight across from the door, a steep set of stairs. To the left, a little hallway and a room, which is to be the Frank family's living room and bedroom.
Okay. Oh, door creaking again.
Of course, we are never allowed to look out the window or go outside. During the day, we always have to walk quietly and speak softly. The people in the warehouse mustn't hear us.
Okay. Is there anything I can grab or anything? Let's see what's over here. What's this? No, I can't grab that. Can I grab this? No. What's this? Can't grab any of this. Where do I go then? Oh.
It weighs on me more heavily than I can say that we can never go out. And I'm terribly afraid that we will be caught and executed. That, of course, is not a very pleasant prospect.
I hear footsteps? Why do I hear footsteps? What's this?
We always look forward to those Saturdays, because that's when the books arrive. Normal people don't know how much books mean to someone who is locked up. Reading, studying, and the radio are our only distractions.
Okay, so that's my edge. Oh, I can't grab it anymore. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, what?
It's terrible being sick in here. Whenever I had to cough, I would crawl down deeper under the blankets and try to quieten my throat as gently as possible. But enough about being sick now. I'm feeling dandy again. I've grown half an inch, put on 2 pounds, pale and eager to learn.
Good for you. Good for you. Where do I go? I gotta go over here? Wait. Okay.
Our little room, with its stern walls, was very bare until now, thanks to Father, who had brought my whole collection of picture postcards and movie stars here beforehand. I have been able to treat the walls with a pot of glue and a brush, and so turn the entire room into one big picture.
Kind of creepy with all the black and white photo. Oh, what's this? Wait. What the hell? What happened? What did I press? I pressed something. I don't know what I did. Yeah. Oh.
Writing lets me get rid of it all. My sorrow disappears, my courage is revived. But, and that's the main question, will I ever be able to write something great? Will I ever be a journalist and a writer? I hope, oh, I do so hope I will, because writing lets me register everything, my thoughts, my ideals, and my fantasies.
I remember I took a creative writing class in high school and found out that I'm a terrible writer. But I did end up getting an A in that class. I almost got into a fight. I also almost got into a fight with one of my best friends, who's no longer my best friend. Yeah, senior year was a weird time. Right after COVID and all that.
As of yesterday, I have found something new. For instance, using a good pair of binoculars to spy on the lighted rooms of the people who live behind us. During the day, we are not allowed to open the curtains even an inch, but when it's so dark, there can be no harm in it.
Give me the... What's this?
My hopes are fixed on the time that will come after the war. I would love to go to Paris for a year and London for a year, to learn the language and study art history.
Where do I go now? What the hell happened?
I feel bad for lying in a warm bed, while my dearest friends are out there somewhere, thrown or fallen to the ground. I even become afraid myself when I think about all those to whom I have always felt so close, and who are now in the hands of the cruelest brutes who ever existed. And that only because they are Jews.
I wonder if Eric Cartman is Hitler in disguise. That would be a funny plot twist in South Park. If Eric Cartman was Hitler's son, instead of being Mrs. Cartman's, instead of Mrs. Cartman being Eric's father, Hitler will be Eric's father. That'd be funny. These loading times suck.
Margot and Mother are on pins and needles. Shh, Father. Quiet, Otto. Shh. It's 8:30. Come here now. You can't run the water anymore. Walk quietly. These are the various cries that go out to Father in the bathroom. At the stroke of 8:30, he must be in the room. Not a drop of water, no walking, everything quiet. When there's no one in the office downstairs, everything sounds so much louder in the storeroom.
Was he taking a shit? What happened to the toilet? Oh my god, that's disgusting.
I have changed, and very thoroughly too. Totally and in every way. My opinions, outlook, judgment, appearance, inner life, everything has changed, and I am pleased to say, because it's true, for the better.
taking forever, dude. Oh, Jesus. What the hell?
If one climbs the stairs and opens the door at the top, one is amazed to find such a large, light and spacious room in such an old canal house. The kitchen, in other words, and also the bedroom of Mr. and Mrs. Van Pels, the common living room, dining room and study.
So, am I going up there? I'm going up there? Okay. Okay, alright. Whoa, she wasn't lying.
That huge difference is always there. One day we're laughing about the ridiculous side of being in hiding, but the next day, and for many days after that, we are afraid. You can see the fear, tension and despair on our faces.
Is that a TV? That's a radio. That's a radio, I think.
This is The Day, the English radio set at 12 o'clock. And rightly so, this is The Day. The invasion has begun. The annex in an uproar. Could it really be that the long-awaited liberation is on its way? The liberation about which we've talked so much, but that is still too lovely, too fabulous to ever come true. Could this year, this 1944, grant us victory? We don't know yet either, but the hope that springs eternal makes us brave, gives us renewed strength.
It was announced a little later that General Montgomery is in command of the army group carrying out the assault.
Ah, here we go.
This army group includes British, Canadian and United States forces. The Allied Commander-in-Chief, General
During the
Eisenhower,
21 months we've been here, we have gone through quite a number of food periods. By food periods, I mean periods during which one gets nothing else to eat but a certain dish or certain vegetables. It is not nice at all to have to eat sauerkraut, for example, every day at lunch and at dinner again. But when you're hungry, there are lots of things you put up with.
I have full confidence in your courage, devotion to duty and skill in battle. We will accept nothing less than full victory. Good luck, and let us all beseech the blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking. This order was distributed to assault elements after their embarkation. It was read by the appropriate commanders to all other troops in the Allied Expeditionary Force. His Majesty the King will broadcast...
This is something that we did in...
When you knock on his door early in the evening and hear someone quietly call out, "Yes, yes," then you can be sure that when you open the door, you will find him peeking out at you from between 2 steps of the stairs to the loft, and that he will usually continue with a rather welcoming "So." His little room is, well, what is it really? I think a sort of landing on the way to the loft. Very small, very dark and very humid. But he has made it into a real bedroom.
As I was saying, we did do